I'm Henry Chase. I'm the CIO here at Burns Levinson. I've been here for 13 years. Well, my strong opinion comes from having watched other vendors in the legal vertical change their licensing format from where you would buy the software and pay for the software and then pay a maintenance fee to a subscription format. And for some of the product that law firms were investing in at the time, and I can use an example, a big CRM company was purchased by another big company. They're used to subscription pricing for the way the information that they provide for firms. The software product for the CRM was not based on a subscription price, but they changed the pricing. And as I said to the salesperson from the company when they came to me about this, because I've been looking at it for many years and we ended up not going with it, and that was part of the reason, was that if I subscribe to the New York Times, I get different news every day. It's the same newspaper and it still says the New York Times on the top, but the news changes depending on what's happening. So what I'm paying for is something that's new and different. And so that's what I consider a subscription. But if you roll out a tired old product that you barely ever revise or update, and then you want to charge me an annual fee for it that exceeds the cost of the original product had I bought it as a software, that seems to me to be robbery or just plain ridiculous. I mean, unless you're going to accelerate your development process so that it's a better product on a regular basis, and that's what you're paying for, but that's what my mind says a subscription is. Well, with NetDocuments, it's clearly a subscription. So when I was reading the listserv, the emails chain for the NetDocuments email group in ILTA, before I became a customer, there was the churn, and that was the constant change that NetDocuments was constantly working for improvement. And knowing the team that had built NetDocuments from many years ago with other products that they had developed, that was always their constant theme. You could always improve and make it better, and you had to stay current with technology or you were going to be surpassed. And what had happened too, and that I believe they learned the lesson from the competitors in the document management space, was that these document management products came out, they had cutting edge technology, but then they fell behind. And they would come out with new releases that didn't work, and they would be, so the churn on those e-groups was misery, unhappiness, and there was very little of that with NetDocuments. There was a constant sense that the company was improving in a way that was consistent, and it made sense to think of it as a subscription, that it's a partnership.
I'm Angela Dowd. I'm the Director of Practice Innovation here at Burns Levinson. I have been with the firm for about 17 years. The great thing about NetDocuments, I think, is that there's a community, and NetDocuments has done a great job of listening to that community in terms of feature set, requests, things like that, to constantly improve the product for the user. So it's not about, oh, NetDocuments thinks this would be a great feature and they put it in. It's also about, hey, we're hearing a lot from clients that this is something that their attorneys, that their assistants need to be more productive, to work on the road, and they've really started building that in. And I think that responsiveness to the community is really important.
I feel as though I'm getting value all the time. And so some of the recent improvements that NetDocuments has made that I have willingly signed up for, I've been really impressed with. They're big changes and they're good changes. So it's been a good experience and a very good relationship.